Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders kicked off his 2020 presidential campaign on Saturday in his hometown of Brooklyn, New York. The self-described Democratic Socialist energized his base with his branded familiar populist messages: universal health care, social and economic justice.
We will no longer tolerate the greed of corporate America and the billionaire class. Greed which has resulted in this country having more income and wealth inequality than any other major country on earth.
While Sanders has emerged as the face of the anti-capitalist politician, he is also part of the top 4% of American earners. Financial disclosures from 2018 showed he passed the $1 million threshold for the second year in a row, the first time being in 2016. Although he lost the Democratic presidential nomination that year to Hillary Clinton, his newfounded political status translated into millions, mostly from royalties and a book deal. Sanders also owns 3 homes: a 4-bedroom vacation lakefront home in Vermont, a house in Washington, D.C., as well as another home in Burlington, Vermont. While his political opponents will ask for answers on his wealth on the campaign trail, the mostly young crowd of Bernie supporters at Brooklyn College on Saturday didn't seem to care, under one condition.
Honestly, I don't think it bothers me. I think that as long as he's paying his taxes like the rest of us are, it doesn't matter how many homes he owns or how much money he has in the bank. Pay your taxes and we'll all be okay.
In the end, it's not like he's doing anything wrong. It's if you do have enough money for something, I think that you do have a right to get whatever you want. Obviously, if you do your part, you pay taxes, you donate, you help, you do what you can do. There's no reason why you shouldn't be happy with what you have.
What many do still care about is how the Vermont senator was treated by the Democratic National Committee, the DNC, and the manner he was defeated by his sole Democratic rival, Hillary Clinton.
I think that the DNC is full of a lot of people who do care very much about who has money and who don't care very much about the people, the working people who are fighting for our rights to live and not have to spend every day, year after year after year, working and working and working just to be able to survive. You know, and I think that the DNC has a lot of rich donors and who are contributing to how they vote.
In 2016, Sanders called out the DNC for treating him unfairly after revelations that the committee was partial to Hillary Clinton, causing an embarrassing resignation by the organization's chairwoman. Sanders eventually endorsed Clinton.
Secretary Clinton has won the Democratic nominating process.
Many Bernie supporters felt abandoned, others not so much.
When it comes to elections and the way that our system operates, you know, because we have a 2-party system, there really isn't a place for a third party at this moment. I would hope that there would be, because I don't think that a 2-party system does justice to the voices of the people. But in the case that we are operating under a 2-party system as we were in 2016, I think it was important that Bernie threw his support behind the Democratic Party, because in that case we're looking at, you know, the lesser of 2 evils, to be, you know, frank.
With the Democratic Party now having double-digit nominees lined up in hope of a 2020 presidential victory, it's clear the political climate is very different from the first time Bernie Sanders ran in 2016.
It's often said that Bernie Sanders is responsible for moving the Democratic Party to the left, modeling an agenda his Democratic contenders are now adopting. It's yet to be seen whether he'll be able to distinguish himself from those contenders or not. For USA Really, I'm Susan Madaris in New York.